go yard bad, she gon' go fast. Murder that pussy, I told tax. I be in mine, you should
Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy 5.0 Bobo, and we are back again. And I know for a fact you guys are gonna love this video. So this is something I've been wanting to do for super long, but I've always been scared to do it, or just super nervous to do it, or didn't have the funds to actually purchase everything I need. But before I get into telling you guys what I'm going to do, make sure you guys go down, subscribe to your boy, hit the notifications so you know whenever I post, and make sure you like this video for me. Show some support, go down in the comment sections, and let me know what you think about this video. All right, you guys, let's finally get into it. Today, oh yeah, guys, I don't even have to say what we're doing today, but we are going to be testing some ethanol. And man, I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I went on Amazon and I bought some E85 test kits. Cool thing is I spent 11 bucks and it comes with, I'm trying to get out the bag. It actually comes with 2 of them. I don't think I'm gonna ever need the second one, but you know, if any of my guys or any of my boys that's running E85 needs one, let me know. I got an extra one I will give out for free. But man, we are gonna be running some E85, a dedicated E85 tune from Lund Racing, as you can tell there. So at the moment, I am on a 91/93 tune at the moment, and this is the tune that I've been using to basically data log the vehicle and send over to my calibrator. I will say, doing data logs and everything for the first time was definitely an experience, and it's definitely a big learning experience, especially when you own a 10-speed, because as you guys know, the 10-speed transmissions are super clunky, and they're, you know, they're good transmissions, but when it comes to a relearn process, they are super clunky and they shift super bad. So I had some small moments of fear, and I still do, because you know, every now and then I have some weird shifting, and I guess it's a part of the learning process. Now whenever I put it in sport mode, it shifts a little hard, little clunky, but from what I was told from the calibrator, he said that every time you flash a tune, the car has to relearn due to the adaptive memory system for the transmission or whatever it is. You guys probably know about it. I own a 2021 Mustang GT. I'm not sure if the other ones are like that too, but I'm sure they are. But there's an adaptive learning process that has to go through, a process for, you know, obviously when you flash a tune, because it's like a whole new thing. But that was pretty much it. But man, I will tell you, regularly driving the car or like getting on it every now and then, dude, this tune really woke up the car, man. And it's probably a baseline tune from them just to do the data logging and all that, but like, yo, like the way this car performs with that tune is insane. Like the fact that it revs up so high, and then every time it shifts, it kind of lunges you, like lunges forward. It's crazy. But at the moment, we are letting the vehicle warm up right now. As you can see, I'm at 66 miles to E. We're gonna go to a station and we're gonna hop out, test the fuel. But first thing I need to do is I need to go to a gas station and purchase a water bottle, because apparently you need water to fill up to the blue line and then gas to fill up to the red line. So I'm gonna go to a regular old gas station, cop a water bottle, and we're gonna go to these stations and test the ethanol. I don't really plan on going from station to station to station to station. I plan on going to one station that I've been hearing good things about, and I want to fill up there. And I'm hoping that, you know, after testing it and going out the way with the little bit of gas that I have, that it is good E85. All right, you guys, so I am using an app called Pearson Fuels to see what E85 stations are around me. Now there is one pretty close, but I don't want to get too close to it because it will show my location and where I live, or at least near. But I am gonna go to this one right here that I hear good things about. And I've also I've also done a E30 mix here at this specific gas station. So I kind of trust it, but then again, I wasn't able to read the ethanol levels that I was putting into my vehicle when I was doing the E30 mix, so I wasn't even sure if it was a true E30. But As you can see, the E85 price is $3.59, which I think is about $3 less than what people are paying for 91 premium. So this should be good, man. Should be about $3 less. And we're gonna go here after I go to the gas station, and we're gonna go ahead and test the E85 there and see if it's good quality e-fuel. And if it is, hopefully by the time I get there, I'll be near out of gas, so I can go ahead and pump that tank in, or pump the gas into the tank. All right, y'all, so we got some water, big water, because I'm a thirsty motherfucker, so I need a big one if I'm gonna be wasting some of it. And we also got the GPS set to the station that we're gonna go to. So we're gonna go ahead and start heading over there right now. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of how the car drives. I'm not gonna really get on it at all because the tune is still fresh. And hold on, I'm not paying attention and I don't want to crash. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I can't talk and drive. Give me a second. All right, there we go. We're free. Make sure I cannot see shit past this head. I promise you guys. Can't see nothing. You know, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna go over the curb. Like, where's the curb at? All right, you guys, so we're gonna slightly kind of get on it a little bit. You see it? It literally, I don't know if you guys see it in the camera, but every time it shifts. Oh, wait a minute, where am I going? Hold on, y'all didn't see that. Man, it feels good. It feels good. I gotta put my seatbelt on, I'm tripping. Back to what I was saying, it feels good. Like, I like the way it feels, man. It's, I'm surprised that it's this smooth, man, because like, coming from someone that blew up a motor and transmission with a Bama tune, the way this feels is so much more like quality than like running a Bama tune and all that. Because like, I'm gonna be honest, after running the Bama tune, it kind of sparked a lot of fear with running tunes, period. I was extremely scared to even like jump forward and do it. But you know what? I was just like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna just do it. Cause if I just sit here in fear, I'll never get to like try what I keep saying I'm gonna try. So less talking about it, more doing, man. But I'm gonna get back to you guys when I get to the station. That's when I'm gonna test the fuel. Yo, this thing is insane. Yo, this thing is insane, bro. Yo, I'm scared to keep, I was scared to keep it in. I was scared to keep in. Let's see if I can find another little straightaway up here. I doubt I can, but nah, I'm not gonna be able to find another straightaway. This thing is insane, guys. Gosh, bro, that wasn't even all in, bro. Like, I'm scared, bro. Like, I'm actually scared. All right, guys, so I made it to the 85 pump. I'm not ready to pour the E85 in yet, but I didn't want to run out the fuel first, so just in case this E85 doesn't test well, I'll have enough gas to get to another E85 station. So I am going to, let me see how I can set this camera up so you guys can watch me do it real quick. But I'm gonna pour some water into it. Hopefully it doesn't matter if the water is cold or hot or whatever. To the line it is, my boys. All right, guys, I have no way to hold up the camera, so I'm gonna go fill the gas up, and I'll probably show you guys me shaking it, and then we gotta wait 5 minutes for the gas and water to separate to show me the ethanol level. All right, y'all, we poured the gas in. Just gotta shake it up for about 5 seconds. And now we wait. All right, y'all, so we finished testing the E85 here. Looks like we're at a little bit above the actual E85%. So I'm thinking maybe it might just be because I did overfill it just a little bit, so it's probably right at E85 or maybe like a E84 or something like that. But check that out. Looks like good E85 here. So the next step we need to do is run out the tank until we get down to E, and then we can go ahead and basically fill the car up with E85. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to dump this at, bro. Do I keep it or do I dump it somewhere, bro? I'm gonna find somewhere to safely dump this fuel out, okay? Because I don't need it in my car. But man, the E85 here is good. Looks like we're gonna be on E85, guys. This is it. I'm big nervous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how this car is gonna run off the E, but we gonna see. We gonna see. But I'm gonna drive the car for a little bit, try to get it to where it's close to running out of gas. I'm also gonna find a safe area to dump this fuel at. I don't really know where I could dump it at. Maybe in a sink or something, I don't know, but we're about to figure it out. But we're gonna go on a drive. I'm gonna get back to you guys when we're about to pump the E85 into the tank. All right, as you guys can see, I'm at 4 miles to E. Now, I just got back to the gas station. I got here at about 8 miles to E. And I pretty much just been waiting here, kind of like not revving the car, but holding it at about 1500 RPM, so then I can get the mileage down a little lower. But I think once it hits about 3 miles to E or 2 miles to E, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up with some E85, because it should pretty much dominate the 4 miles to E that is left in there currently, which would still result in like the high octane that needs to be in the tank when I do upload the tune. But essentially, before I upload the tune, I am going to or before I fill up the car with the fuel, I am going to what do you call it, I'm gonna upload the tune first to make sure that everything is good there, because I don't want to put a whole bunch of E85 in the car and then I'm not able to upload the tune. Then I got to get a tow truck. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we are going to upload the tune first, then fill it up with fuel. Right now we're at 3 miles to E. I think I'm gonna just wait until 2, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up. But I'll get back to you guys as soon as I'm filling it up. All right, guys, I'm about to upload the E85 race tune. Performance calibrations, E85 race tune. And then continue. All right, so we just gotta let that upload. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's compressing the file right now. We just gotta wait for everything to start tweaking out, and when everything starts tweaking out, we're gonna hop on the freeway and start tweaking out with some E85. There it is, man. 2 miles to E. I think that's good enough. At least I think it is. My calibrator said to drive the car until it says 3 to 5 miles to E, but I went the extra step and said, you know what, I'm gonna bust down 2, you feel me? It's still probably damn near 3, but as you can tell, if you look at the gauge for the fuel, it was at nothing. So I'm about to do a full fresh refill on E85. Here, everything should start turning off. There it goes. Everything starts tweaking out. Turn off extra power, and now I just gotta wait for the tune to upload, and hopefully it all goes good. All right, y'all, so the tune has finished uploading. I'm gonna now put the fuel into the car now. goes. Hopefully this shit don't blow up. Alright, we putting it in. We'll get back to you guys when we start this thing up. Alright guys, so that wasn't too bad for a full tank. If I would have went for 91 or so, I would be spending this much, but I only spent this. So I pretty much probably saved about maybe $30–40. All right, so now goes the startup. The start might be a little rough, but let's do it. The startup seemed a little funky, but it did start up, which is good. And it does sound quite smooth, which is also good. But I'm gonna sit here for about 10 minutes and let it idle. It says we got 252 miles to eat, which is insane. But we're gonna sit for about 10 minutes, let the car idle up so it can learn the fuel. We'll see how it goes. I'll get back to you guys if anything weird happens. Alright guys, so I'm currently driving the car. The calibrator told me he wants me to basically drive the car for about 10 to 15 miles, basically like on a consistent drive. And after driving for about 10 to 15 miles, I'll then do one and only one wide open throttle pull from 2,500 RPMs up to about 7,000 RPMs, and then pretty much I would just let off. But as of right now, the car is running beautifully. I don't know what kind of power I'm running right now. If you guys have an idea of how much power or horsepower this car is now running off of a Lund E85 race tune, please let me know. I am curious to hear what you guys thoughts are upon this and the horsepower that the car may be pushing. But as of right now, we're just driving the car very calmly. I got it in cruise control at the moment, just so the car can kind of relearn its transmission parameters and kind of relearn the fuel trims and how, you know, because it's a lot more fuel getting in there, so the car definitely needs to learn everything. And the only way to do that is to go on a nice 15-mile cruise, man. But yeah, we got E85 in the car. Let's go. Alright guys, so I started data logging. I'm gonna try to get a wide open throttle pull in. Might be a little difficult with weird traffic, but we're gonna try to get it to go. Alright, I'm gonna try to get a pull going around this area. The car feels very smooth. I'm gonna try to get over into a different lane so I can get the car to go down to 2,500 RPMs. Go. Alright, that was one pull and that's it. That's it. One pull. That's all he wanted. One pull. That's it. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I gave him one pull from 2,500 RPMs to 7,000 RPMs. Hopefully that cuts it. This traffic is just a little weird, and I can't really slow down like that on the freeway. but that was risky, but we did it. All right, you guys, we are ending the day with some Starbucks. The car runs pretty good. Does feel like there need to be a little bit of dialing in, but other than that, it feels really good. I mean, it could just be going through a relearn process, so I got to give it its time and drive it kind of slow so it can learn the fuel measures and whatever the fuck it got to learn. But for the most part, the car feels good. I just drove the car for about 30 minutes plus, maybe 40 minutes, an hour on the E85, and we're still at a full tank. I mean, I don't know why people say E85 is bad on gas. I mean, I just drove from Hayward to Alameda, past Alameda and back on the same full tank, so it's not that bad, honestly. The smell you get sometimes, like when you kind of get on it, you do get a little bit of a smell, and it smells good, bruh. I just want to like drink it, bruh. But other than that, I'm gonna get the data log sent over to my tuner, and from there we'll see if any revisions need to be made, and hopefully everything is good and everything comes back good, and it should. E85 was above 85% or at 85%, so it was some good E85 that went into the car, so there's shouldn't be much of a worry there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more videos like this, or maybe the next video where after the tune revisions, I do some nice pulls or whatever, let me know. I might end up doing it anyways, but I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit notifications for your boy. Till next time, peace.